Hey everyone, Ben here. The Internet of Things, or IoT. This is the next generation of internet technology which is set to transform our lives. So what is IoT? Well, basically this is the connectivity of everything together. Think about smart homes, smart cars, all these devices which need to be automated and connected to the internet all need to communicate together without a human having to interfere. And this is why the technology Internet of Things is set to boom in the up and coming years. Now, I'm actually a former electrical engineer and I also used to work in the IT industry, so I have seen this technology unfold and develop so much in the past few years. Just think about smart homes these days. You can basically have homes set up where your curtains will automatically open at a certain time because they're connected to the internet. They know what time of day it is and they can automatically open. You can have kettles which automatically boil. You can have devices which communicate together independently. This is all Internet of Things. But don't just take my word for it, let's dive into a few statistics. So according to this statistic here by technology giant Ericsson, they are forecasting the number of cellular IoT connections expected to reach 3.5 billion in 2023. That's increasing at a compound annual growth rate of over 30%. So that's huge growth we're expecting to see in this industry. And it makes complete sense. If we're going to have this autonomous vehicle revolution, all these cars driving around independently, they all need to talk to each other. And I think a big enabler of this will be the rollout of 5G, which will further allow all these different connected devices to communicate with each other. So in this video, I'm going to dive into a penny stock in the Internet of Things space. So this company develops a variety of devices for the Internet of Things revolution. But before we dive right in, if you're new around here, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. And if you do find any value in this video at all, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. And with that being said, let's dive in. So what's this company? Well, the company is called Direct Communication Solutions and they have the ticker symbol DCSI on the Canadian Stock Exchange, and they're also on the OTCQB Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol DCSX. Now bear in mind guys, this is a small cap true penny stock, so if we dive into the share price here, we can see it's just $1.50 a share. All you guys are always requesting these really sort of small cap stocks, these high risk, high reward plays. And here's a great one, I think, in the industry. But this is an established company. It's not a company which has just been around 12 months. This company's been around since 2006. They're headquartered in California in the US. So since October 2020, the share price has gone up by around 50%, which I like to see this because it's not extremely volatile like I see many of these penny stocks. But remember guys, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence before investing into any stock I mention on this channel. So Direct Communication Solutions, simplifying IoT business solutions, end-to-end device-to-cloud platform solutions. So you guys are thinking, what the hell does that mean? Well, let's dive into a few examples here. So with the company's engineering part of the business, they have what's called MyFleet. So this is a cloud-based fleet management solution that is highly customizable, user-friendly, and cost-effective. So basically think about a rental car company and they want to manage an entire fleet of vehicles. They want to track the analytics. They want to track when drivers are stopping, when drivers are starting. And of course, if the vehicles become automated in the future, then devices like these will become vastly more important. And then they have the MySensors, which is basically an enterprise level solution for these big corporate companies to track and monitor multiple aspects of the business. And an interesting part of the business they have is they have an Internet of Things and beer. So we know during the whole pandemic, when pubs got locked down, bars got locked down, across the world, many companies' beer supplies were actually going off. They had to actually give the beer away or even throw it out because it had gone off. With an IoT device connected to a company's brewery, then they can basically track how long the beer has got left before it goes off. So there's a lot of different benefits to this, but it's a very interesting area. So industry-wide solution aiming to monetize every penny of profit from every keg of beer. So they don't want any of this beer going to waste. A lot of people in the UK will resonate with this quite a lot. Okay, so let's dive into the leadership team. I always like to check out the management and see who is actually running this business. So in this case, we've got Chris Bursey. He is the founder and chief executive officer. So he's a pioneer of the wireless communication industry with over 20 years of experience dedicated to the adoption of wireless technology. So he grew his passion for wireless communications while serving as an air traffic controller in the US Navy on board the USS Midway and USS Kitty Hawk. I'm assuming that must have been a pretty stressful job. I've seen these air traffic controllers normally, and they always look a bit stressed. So yeah, hopefully this is a little bit more relaxing for the guy. What I always like to check, especially with small cap companies, and this is a real big tip for you guys, is always look for a large insider holding, because what you want to see is the management of the company, the CEO of the company, they've got faith in the business, they've got a large portion of the company's shares. So basically anything happens with the business, they'll benefit or they won't benefit, the same as you and I if we were invested into a small cap company. And in this case, I did some digging. Christopher Bursey, he has a massive 45% of the company. Now it is a small company, but still, that's probably one of the largest insider holdings I've ever seen. Now, the only downside is there's not that many institutions I can see on here. We've got White Tiger Venture Group. I'm assuming that's some sort of venture capital firm, potentially. Also got William Esply. He's also a director. So overall, there's around 46% of insiders holding shares in this company. So that's actually a good thing. It means the actual owners of the business don't really want to give up their shares. Now let's briefly dive into the company's presentation, and we'll touch on a few more solutions this company offers. So cloud-based solutions designed with a horizontal marketing approach. Use cases, so property management, restaurants, medical industry, manufacturing, retail stores, agriculture, public safety, construction. So basically any industry where you need to track data effectively in real time or collect data in real time using an internet connection, so using devices and sensors, then this company tends to offer solutions in those areas. And that basically is the Internet of Things. Simplified, seamless, and stress-free, cost-effective. So multi-platform solutions for web and mobile, integrating solutions for hardware and software, alerts and notifications. So let's say you have a sensor set up on some sort of device somewhere. Let's say it's an autonomous vehicle and you have a sensor set up to say it's been stuck in traffic for 40 minutes and there's a delivery which needs to happen. Then this could potentially pick up that with an alert and notification to actually maybe send a text message to somebody who's waiting for a delivery from Amazon. This is just me extrapolating what Internet of Things can do, the possibilities with this technology. Data analysis, cost reduction, remote management, and remote monitoring. So channel partners, they're currently partnered with Sprint, Inland Cellular, and Bluegrass Cellular, Verizon. So they've got some pretty big partners here for a small company, which is great to see. A few more strategic partners there. Let's dive into the juicy financials, because this is what we care about. This is just the 2019 data, and I'm going to get into the 2020 data after. So 2019 data, revenue's been steadily increasing, which is nice to see. So we're here on Stockopedia. This is a platform I use all the time to analyze stocks. If you guys are interested in checking out this platform, there's a 25% off discount link in the description below. But let's dive into it here. So this is a microcap speculative technology stock, and this is what we need to know with this company. It's still speculative play because of the small size. Revenue growth, so $60 million revenue growth 2019, 2018 $16 million revenue growth, 2017 $8 million revenue growth. Between 2017 and 2018 they had tremendous growth, then growth started to slow down. 2020 they had a bad year. Could that have been due to the whole global crisis, people not wanting to reinvest in new technology, connected devices? Possibly. So with the current ratio, the balance sheet 0.8, it's a little bit under what I usually like. Usually I say at least 1, because it means the company has enough cash to pay off their short-term liabilities. But yeah, 0.8, perhaps because it's a small company, we'll see. Valuation. Now, the valuation is actually pretty good for this company. So most small cap companies tend to have crazy valuation, especially those in the technology space. Price of sales here, 1.58. So you're only paying 1.5 times the company's sales. So the valuation is not too bad. The technology is quite interesting. I like the company's large insider holding. The risks I can see with this business, they've had slow revenue growth in 2020. It's a small cap stock. It's quite speculative, high risk, high reward play. Definitely very interesting one to watch. If you guys want to check it out, I'll leave all the details for the tickers, etc. in the description below, guys, for you guys to check out and see if it fits your investing style, or it could be a possible trade if you guys are interested in trading, because small cap stocks tend to move up and down quite a lot. But if you guys did find some value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. If you're new around here and you still haven't subscribed, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. And if you do want to know in real time exactly which stocks I'm personally buying, selling, and access my entire portfolio, then feel free to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.